This one, again, you can't rely on the sound. It's dodging timing. So even if you have someone go down, that's going to be okay. They'll go here, give it to the great side. You can use a revive at this point, or if you want, you can just try to deal as much damage as possible. So mindful, he's going to use an attack where he reduces your health to 1 quite frequently, and then he removes the dead from the canvas, so you can't get them back. Now, that's fine. I found that hitting my health to the second phase, so I'm going to heal here. We got really close to breaking again, so this is how he wins. He gets 2 turns back to back often. So we broke him there, and then I went up to perfection A. So single attack to get the turn back, and then since we're in perfection A, we can use the end breaker. This is extremely useful for this is going to keep this stun reapplied, and it just makes this fight a lot better because that's an extra turn you don't have to go through. So you can see there, he's stuns. Unfortunately, he's still stunned, so I was able to use gradient attack to get him back in a stun. So I just went with the base attack there to do a bit of damage, but the mighty strike and gradient attack from there does extra damage if they're stunned. Using 1 gradient charge, so that's a good option for damage as well. I recommend using that as much as possible. This attack timing is pretty good, but if you miss it, you get screwed right there. I found the attack timing for that is just that's what but the big thing is, once we get CL and IL in, IL's going to want to be bumped up with the Fortune's Fury from CL, which is going to double the damage. Cheater Pickle again, then go ahead with intervention. I would recommend stacking up the arms on the target there. So I shot it away and brought it back to change intervention, which is going to let IL and return as the double damage. So CL's great for buffing up IL here. And the most powerful attack in the game, Sten Call, we want to take advantage of it. So we're going to be using that there. It'll give defenseless on Simon as well, so we can do a bit of damage. And we get an extra turn after this. You can see his stun bar is close to completion there, which is perfect. So we get to go again. Florette Fury can break, so that's a really good one to use on him when he's in this stance. So that's going to remove only 1 of his turns, unfortunately. So this gets brutal because he starts to get the 2 turns in a row, and it's hard to counter. So I end up going down as my L there. But what happened next is we are in this stance, or we got no stance, and we got 3 gradient charges. Gamage will put us in Virtuose stance again. So using this for a massive amount of damage, 3.6 million. We did just hit for 17 million with Stendhal with a mark on him in Virtuose. But he's close to breaking, so we can go with that again. Boom, break him, and then CL goes. Now the perfect thing here with CL is we already have Mile in her Virtuose stance, so we can literally just go with our we go with the Fortune Flurry here to give her that extra turn or extra damage on her turn. We set up marked, and then we got 5 action points just to deliver that final intervention, which lets Mael go again. So here she goes, double damage on this turn, and you know how this is going to end. We're going to pull out just to deliver that final, literally just go with our we go with the Fortune Flurry here to give her that extra turn or extra damage on her turn. We set up marked, and then we got 5 action points just to deliver that final intervention, which lets Mael go again. So here she goes, double damage on this turn, and you know how this is going to end. We're going to pull out Stendhal again, which again does so much damage, especially if there's a mark set up, and we got this right here in the bag. So yeah, this is the best backline here, having CL and Mael works very well. I'll be posting a build video on this in the future, so you can
Giving up. Let's carve a path. Time to end this. It's all violence, yes. Watch out, my elf.
Still need your help. Let's dance.
Get ready.
Oh, thanks.
Maximum depth. Your turn to shine. Watch out, my elf. It's in the rings. Hunt him down.
Benzo's done.
Kurwa, tak to się robi. Się udało.